All right, well, welcome to my backyard. This is kind of like a garage workout, but this is my backyard actually. Maybe I'll pan out later and show you guys what we got going on here. This unit right here cost about 400 bucks. It took me about 35 to 45 minutes to put together. It came in two really big, heavy, super heavy boxes, but it went together fairly easy. The instructions were really nice. If I can remember the name of it and find it, I'll try to put it in the description. But I saw it on a Facebook post, like an ad, and it was like 400 bucks shipped to your door. And so I jumped on it. And the reason why I jumped on it is because it's perfect for my teenage boys to work out with, but it's also perfect for me. Today's a back workout. So we're going to do a garage style back workout. And everybody that's been in the gym for a minute or working on your back or even just growing up with physical education class knows that as long as you have a bar up here like this, you have a back workout. Now this also comes with cables. So you see right here, you can put weights on it, and you can do things with the cables. Comes with rope, so you can do tricep push down. It comes with a cable here. So you can put like this smaller bar right here and do your bicep curls. It also has a really long bar, so you can put it up here, sit on a bench, and do lat pull downs and stuff like that. The lat pull downs I'm not really big on. You can do it with the bench, and then you have the safety bars right here for when you're doing squats. So you sit down on the bench, you put the 45-pound bar over your legs and under this, and that holds you down, and you can do lat pull downs. That's how my kid does lat pull downs. Me personally, I prefer pull-ups. So when it comes to a back workout, this is great for that. It also has the J hooks here that you can, put the bar on and do your squats inside the rack here for safety. You can put these out here if you want. You don't have to have them in there, but you can put them out here so you can bench, and then have these like that so you can do your benching, and then you have a little fallback here just in case. So that's really nice. Also comes with dips. So if you wanted to do dips, you could put one here, put the other one over here, and you can do your dips and stuff like that for your outside and lower chest, your delts, and your triceps. So I mean, it's really a nice unit. And then there's one more function, is it's got the landmine right here. So you can put your Olympic bar in here, put this on the Olympic bar, and then put your weights, and you can do your T-bar rows right here, reverse grip if you want, whatever, using the landmine with your 45-pound plate. And this just slips on, then you put your weight on, and then you can tighten it down with clamps if you need to or anything like that. So it comes with that too. So between this and the pull-ups, it's really all I need. Because when I do back, my main focus for my back is the width. I'm trying to go for the V taper to make my waist look smaller and make my back look more like a V. And to accomplish that, you really want to do your wide grip pull-ups, and you want to do neutral grip pull-ups, and you want to do reverse grip pull-ups. Now I say reverse grip pull-ups for the end because that's also commonly known as chin-ups, because you're also going to get a really, really good bicep pull when you do your reverse grip pull-ups, or chin-ups they're called. So I don't want my biceps to get too taxed at the beginning, and then I don't have assistance with my chin-ups or my pull-ups. So first I start off with wide grip pull-ups, then I'm going to go into neutral grip. So you could do neutral grip right here, you could do neutral grip out here, you could do wide grip out here, you could do reverse grip right here, or you can do reverse grip even closer, but that's too close for me. So right here and here for reverse grip, right here and here for neutral grip, and then out here and out here for wide grip. That's going to really get your back that nice V taper. And then I like to go into, at the gym, I like to go with a wider grip, high row to like my chest line. For the rear delts, I do that for the rear delts up here, and for your traps and stuff like that on your upper back. And then I like to do a low cable row for my lats, right? So we have 3 exercises for the V, and then we got 1 exercise for your upper back, three-dimension look, so you're not so super skinny from the side. I am, but I mean, I'm working on it. And then I like to do the low cable row for the thicker back, the thicker lats down here and stuff like that. I'm not going to do the low cable row because it's not really a comfortable. You could sit on the floor, put your feet against the foot pads there, and do that low cable row if you want. I'll probably do T-bar rows, or landmine rows. I'll probably do that, and you go like this and do that. So we'll figure it out, but that's what we're going to do today. We're going to work out together. So if you guys just can't afford this, hold on, you can buy like this, and it's got the bar up there, and you can sit there and do dips and pull-ups. So you got like a little dip station right here, do your dips, and you got your wide grip out here for your pull-ups. You can do chin-ups, close grip. You can do neutral grip right there. Something like this you can find, relatively cheap at garage sales or Facebook Marketplace used. This is a Antopy, it's called, A-N-T-O-P-Y, but you don't have to go with something like this. You can even just go with this. You can do hanging knee raises for your abs, hanging leg raises for your abs, dips, pull-ups, chin-ups, muscle-ups. There's all types of stuff you can do right here with one of these less expensive pieces. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to start our pull-ups. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of hang a little bit, and I'm going to work on my shoulder blades. I'm going to loosen up a little bit. I suggest you guys do the same, and then we'll be back and we'll continue. Okay, so I'm ready. We'll get a little sun today. It's actually December 27th in Savannah, Georgia. December 27th in Savannah, Georgia, and here we go. So we're going to do our chin-ups or our pull-ups, 3 sets of pull-ups. At the gym, I'm usually able to do anywhere from 10 to 12 times 3 sets of regular pull-ups. To keep your body from rocking, put your feet a little bit in front of you with your legs nice and straight. If you got really strong abs, bring your feet up even higher. Oh boy. The last time I did pull-ups at the gym, 4 days ago, is I held I think a 4 or 6 pound medicine ball between my feet and did 11 or 12. So being here, I don't have a medicine ball, but that's okay. Just a little bit shorter rest time between sets. Keep the intensity up. So we'll go ahead and start set number 2 here in just a minute. Don't forget, if you're trying to rock, if your body's trying to rock, remember, put your feet out just a little bit. Keep your feet together and put your feet out just a little bit. It might get cut off on the video a little bit, but that'll help protect you from rocking. Ready? Here we go. Set number 2. Nice wide grip and a nice pull-up. Controlled. No jerking, no rocking. Try to use just your lats to pull you up. Don't quit. Get one more. Oh yeah. That'll get you every time. Whew. All righty. We got one more good one. All right, so, you know, the important thing here, keep in mind when you're working out, is don't cheat. You're not impressing anybody by writing down numbers, by saying I did this, or by telling your friends I did that. Because at the end of the day, the shirt has to come off at some point. They're going to see if you're being truthful or not. So don't cheat. Don't lie to your friends. Don't lie to yourself. If all you can do is 6 pull-ups, get a band. Get one of them rubber bands. You strap it on, you hang it down, you put your foot in it or your knee in it, and you have it help you to try to keep your reps up. Slow and control down, nice slow and control up, nice good strong power. You're only cheating yourself if you're cheating. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, your friends aren't living in your body, you are. So if you're trying to get that nice V taper, that requires fat loss, muscle training, good nutrition, proper rest, hard training. If you cheat, it's your muscle that you're leaving on the table and not on your frame. All right, so third and final set of regular pull-ups. We got 12, we got 12. Let's see what we can do. Slow, controlled. I did turn it on, right? Okay, I did. Sorry. All right, here we go. Keep digging. Keep digging. Fight. One more. Fight. It's that fight that makes the difference. I see in the reflection, I see an amazing V taper in the shadow. I know it's probably not what I really look like, but the shadow just shows an amazing V taper, and it's motivating me. All right. Okay, so now, God, my back feels like it's about to explode. It just feels so pumped. Now we're going to go into a neutral grip. And the purpose of a neutral grip, it changes the bicep use because your biceps are getting used. I do feel a little bit of a pump. I got a little bit of veins going here, right? That's from doing chin-ups, and it's going to be even more or chin-ups this way from doing the pull-ups. It's going to be even more when I do the chin-ups. But now we're going to hit it at a little bit slightly different angle. So before we were like this and we were pulling in and up and trying to get that arch on your back. Right now we're going to be this way and we're going to be going like straight. It's like this, and it's kind of like a more from this like that to now like that. So it's a slightly different use of your back muscles, slightly different training. Get your back at a slightly different angle, which gives you a bit of a 3D back. You don't just, well, you might, but I don't just want to have a V type taper with my back and now I'm not flexing. I don't know how to do all that flexing stuff, but I'm not flexing my back. I'm just standing here and you know, you get a little V, right? But what I want is when you stand kind of at an angle, I want it to have a little bit of thickness too. So I want to make sure that I'm layering different angles so I can layer different fibers on top of each other, if that makes any sense. So now what we're going to do is the neutral grip, and we're going to do it at a not such a wide, a little bit more narrow, and we're going to do 2 like this, then we're going to do 1 like this, and we're going to layer our back. So So first out here, and again, slightly different angle, but very good for the back. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Let me get you guys a different angle. Whew, that was 10. So if you're keeping count on, you know, the reps that we're doing here, we have a set of 12, a set of 12, a set of 10, or maybe 11, so we'll say 10. So that's 34 reps, plus we just did 10, so that's 44 reps of a pull-up type exercise. Now that's a lot, and I'm winded. But 44 reps already. We are 4 exercises in, 5 exercises or 5 sets to go. 4 sets in, 5 sets to go. 2 more neutral, and then 3 reverse grip. Once we're done with that, your back is fried. So from there, we're gonna go into some type of a pull in order to build some thickness. Okay, so we're gonna do one more on a neutral grip, a little bit wider, and then we're gonna move our hands in for a closer neutral grip, and then we're gonna bust out the chin-ups. And for the chin-ups, I really focus my biceps a lot on the chin-ups. I really do very little work for my biceps. You know, I might hit the easy bar curls, do 3 sets of barbell, and then 2 sets of reverse grip with the easy bar. That's really it. My biceps respond very quickly, very easily. Where's my, oh. Yeah, my biceps do respond quite easily to stimulation. So I tend to not work them as much because I just, you know what I mean? Like I just want to look good and look even. I don't want big, huge biceps and then really small freaking calves. So it's kind of like, yeah, kind of take from one and try to help the aesthetics of the other. All right, so let's go. Another set. You ready? Set number 2 of neutral grip. 3, 2, feet slightly in front, tension on the abs. Keep from rocking. 1, go. Now where most people would quit on 9, I go for 10. Get that last one, fight it even if you quit halfway. Get that struggle in. All right, let's give you another angle. All right, so set number 3, we're gonna go with that slightly closer grip, still neutral. Okay, hopefully you got a decent angle of the sun. I'd like to put you over there, but in the sun, I would just be a silhouette. So, you know, if this was all that you did, right? Let's just say all you did was these 9 sets, 3 wide, 3 neutral, 3 chin-ups, and you called it the day. You did more for your back than most people do when they go to an expensive gym, because the benefits of full body pull-ups, body weight pull-ups, or adding weight to them, like holding a medicine ball between your feet or getting a weight belt, which I find incredibly uncomfortable. I do not like using a weight belt. I don't like the chain and everything right here. It's incredibly uncomfortable to me. But having that, you know, the ability to move your body in space compared to being locked down and just pulling a bar to you is far superior for athleticism, for function, for life's challenges, for everything. From being able to get out of bed, having the strength and the wherewithal and the ability to function and move throughout your day. You know, when you're in your kitchen and you're reaching for a pot and you bring it down to your cabinet and then you reach up here and you do this and then your wife is doing something and you're like, whoa, you know, none of that has you locked in where you're pulling a bar, or locked in where you're pressing a machine, or you're pressing a machine. There's a time and a place for all of that. But if you're limited on your time and place, then I would always encourage you to do full body type weighted exercises like pull-ups. You know, push-ups are kind of hard to do, but you can elevate your feet. There's lots of ways. You could do dumbbell bench presses. And, you know, we'll do chest workouts out here, but a good dumbbell bench press is like you lay down on a bench at about a 15 to 20 degree incline and you do a set of 5. And then you come down and you hold this one and then you do 5. And this is going to cause you to use your core. It's going to cause you to use muscle time under tension, which is a superior form of training. So you do 5, and then there's 5, and then you do 5. Okay, now you're getting an even workout. You know, you do 5, and then you do 5, and then you put the weight down. That's a set. Then you do it again. 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, sorry. Sometimes work happens and I just got a phone call for work. I'm a home inspector for real estate. So when somebody's buying a house and they want a professional opinion on the bones of the home, they give us a call and I can run out and do a home inspection and stuff like that. So I tend to schedule most of my appointments for like early afternoon and stuff like that. So I have the mornings to do what I got to do, but sometimes I got to double, you know, I got to book 2, sometimes 3 inspections in a day. But right now, being it's the holiday season, it's pretty slow. So I can train in the mornings and do home inspections in the afternoons and stuff like that. So one more set of the neutral grip. No, that was 2. That was 2, wasn't it? No, this is 2 because the phone rang. So here we go, set number 2, neutral grip. And we're gonna have to put everything into it because we had a long delay. And begin. Oh boy, that was number 3, wasn't it? So now we're going to do a close neutral grip, and that's going to be set number 4. So I kind of messed up, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm not a Jeff Cavalier, you know, type physique here, although I'm working on it, you know. And I do listen to a lot of his advice. Shout out to Jeff Cavalier, Athlean X. Especially when it comes to like safety and form and functional training, super important to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to give you guys a straight on back shot with the light. Ooh, I said back shot. I don't want you doing back shots on me, but a view with the sun coming down, and I'm going to do a neutral grip, close neutral grip, and hopefully you guys will be able to see my back working. So you can see exactly what we're working on. And we should be working on the lats right about here. And you should see these engage pretty well. You might see my spinal erectors a little bit for stability, and you don't get that. And that goes all the way up. I can't get it, but those go all the way up, right? And then you have your Christmas tree here. Now, because I'm gonna have my feet kind of out in front of me a little bit for a little bit of lower ab stability, core training, and so I'm not rocking, you're really not going to see the spinal flexors going up or the Christmas tree in here. You're really not going to see much of that, but you should see the lats, the sweep of the lats. Of course, if I had big lats, it'd be a lot easier to see, but hopefully I am lean enough that you'll be able to see this. So you can have mind muscle connection when you're working out, regardless of your physique. Just remember what you're seeing when you watch people with a little bit more development, right? Make sense? So close, grip, neutral. And let's pull it in. Oh. I hope that helps you a little bit. Whew. Okay, so truly, it's the only 3 back exercises you need for hitting your lats and tying in your biceps and, you know, up here. I feel it, I'm pumped, my back is pumped, my biceps are pumped. I see the mirror here. I can see the vein right here. I can see the veins in the forearms coming out. You know, they're getting worked, they're getting hit. I'm not targeting my biceps, but they're getting hit. Now we're gonna target biceps, pull. This is gonna pull the bicep from the shoulder here where it comes into the shoulder and down here in your forearm. This is all gonna get tied in now with a nice lat contraction. So this is a big bread and butter exercise. This is a really good, strong finisher on a back day. If you were only going to do pull-ups or using cable rows, if you're only going to do wide grip pull downs, neutral grip pull downs, and close grip pull downs, same thing, only I don't like being locked in. I like having to use my core and all my, you know, extra muscles for stability. You know, if you're going for a PR of lat pull down, then you train lat pull down. If you're trying to do a whole stack because you want to beat your chest because you could do a whole stack, then you need to do lat pull downs on the machine that you're training to compete on, if you will. But if you're training for, you know, like aesthetics, if you're training for physique and function and athleticism, then I always say, like I said earlier, full body type, where your core has to come in, where everything has to come in. Now for this, I turn my hat around because I don't like it when the brim hits. So we're gonna do a moderate but close, you know, reverse grip, and it's a moderate hold. I can't do them close like this anyway, so right about here is perfect. Feet slightly out in front, bicep curl with a lat pull. It's a powerful exercise. Powerful. You ready? Let's do it. Don't quit. Oh yeah, that's what's up, baby. Don't quit. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, this will wind you. This will wind you in a New York second because you're using a lot of little muscles that you don't really realize you're using. Another thing to do, and I encourage it, is to get wrist straps if you need to. And they come in many different ones. I got two. I used them for a little while, then I got my grip a little stronger. Now it's not so much of an issue. But you'll find sometimes when you're doing pull-ups, chin-ups, pull-downs, whatever, rows, your grip, your forearm, and your bicep will start to give out, especially like the bicep tendon right here, will start to give out and cause problems for you before your back, believe it or not. And so when you get the straps, you know, there's many different ones you can get. But like you get the ones that Velcro on, and then it's just a strap, and you wrap the strap around and then you grab it. So you just kind of wrap it around and grab it, and then it grabs your wrist. And besides just holding the bar so the strap don't come loose, you're now just a hook, right? You're not gripping and pulling anymore. Now it's a hook, and you're just hooking yourself, and it takes some of the pressure off. And you're like, wow, you're still using it, but you're not. It's really hard to explain, but you're not, because now you're not gripping, and you're not like this with the bar. You're just hooked. You're basically just hooked, and it's just your fingers are loose, just holding the strap, and you're just like this. It's like the pistol grip. People say when you grab a bar, pretend you're holding a pistol and pull with these three, not this. And that'll help take the pressure off your forearms and your biceps and stuff. And that works. So when you're working out, you don't need to make the shape of a pistol. But when you're working out, you know, hold the bar, but really put the tension in these two and then this one. And it becomes a habit. And that's just the way that you are. And you do your work kind of like you're holding a pistol, but you're not. It takes the pressure off. So, true story. If you don't believe me, try it. All right, let's do set number 2, and that'll leave us just one more. Whew, boy, you guys ready? Trying to give you different angles so you could see the way it works a little different. I want you guys to train just as hard. Here we go. Good sun, good light. Let's go. All the way up. We are keeping the reps up though, aren't we? We are. Every one is 9 or more. That's good. We're about ready to make, we're about ready to have to add weight. So that's coming. All right, so getting ready to start the last set, and I just wanted to show you guys a view of the gym. Wife has to have her stuff here. But here's the gym, just to give you a size comparison. This is the platform that we have. This used to be a fire pit, but we never used it, so I closed it in and made it an outside workout area. I've always loved the idea of Muscle Beach in Hollywood, California. I've always loved that. So when I got this and it said that it was the short height, safe for indoor garage work and stuff like that, I was like, nah, I don't care. We're gonna make an outdoor gym. And I don't care if it rains on it or if it gets rusty, we'll wipe it down every once in a while with WD-40. But it's powder coated, so it stays safe. Yeah, the weights will rust, the bars will rust. Who cares? Because honestly, I got the sun on me. I'll have some tunes playing. I'll be out here getting it. My kid will be out here. Sometimes we do legs and we go down the grass and we do walking lunges, again, functional type exercises that it's kind of hard to do in a gym. But with this, I could tear off all the way down and go all the way down my yard and then come all the way back, and I don't have to worry about morons complaining or or them hitting the lunk alarm. They hit the lunk alarm on me yesterday. I was doing 340 pounds out of 400 pounds on the leg press machine. Almost maxed it out, doing reps. Did 8, and then I'll do like 5, and then I'll do like 3, and then I'll do like 2, and then 1 or whatever. Trying to get to either 15 or 20 reps total without a break, you know, only rest pause. And they hit the lunk alarm on me just for a brief moment. And I was like, yep, that's me. And I kept going, and I kept grunting, and I kept dying, and I kept killing it. But I mean, I'm trying to get some legs. I got runner's legs. I got marathon legs. All right, you guys ready to do this final set? And I think this is one extra set. I think I did an extra set earlier. When I edit, I'll go back and check. All right, one more chin up. Reverse grip for the biceps, the forearms, and the lats. All right, 3. And I don't tell you what I'm going to try to get. I'm just going to leave it all out there. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Oh yeah, we got one more. Okay, so we got 9-ish. All right, don't go away. I'm going to pause this and set up for the next exercise. Okay, so now what we're going to work on is we're trying to work now on that 3D look, right? So from the back, there's lumps. There's lumps and bumps. Do you remember the movie Twins with Danny DeVito? Oh, I can turn my hat back. And Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Danny DeVito first saw Arnold Schwarzenegger with his shirt off. And DeVito was like, "Are you okay? What's wrong with you? You got all these lumps and bumps all over you," or something like that. That, you know, little things you'll remember forever. They'll impact you. And I remember the impact that had on me. I thought that was so cool that, and I know it was a movie and it was scripted, but what if in real life somebody saw somebody that was so developed, they're like, "Holy cow, he's got like lumps and bumps all over him. I've never seen anything like that before." Even though they know it's muscle, but they're still like, "Wow, that's insane. It's not fathomable. You can't comprehend it because it's so outrageous." Well, when you do your rows now you're going to start building lumps and bumps on top of your nice V taper. That gives you that 3D look. So I don't have that nice 3D look. Don't get me wrong, but I'm working on it. I can teach it. I help my kids with it and form and function and all that good stuff. So what we're going to do for that 3D look, and in staying with the spirit of back and bringing biceps into it, is we're going to do two sets of a nice, slightly larger than shoulder width grip, bent over rows, right? We're going to have a straight back. When we do it, our knees are going to be slightly bent. We're going to be like this, and we're going to bring our elbows in, okay? We're trying to bring our elbows in. Now, if we want to work on our rear delts and our traps and rhomboids, then we're going to want to be like this. Elbows high, a high elbow, okay, like this, all right? I don't use this for that. The range of motion's too slow or too small. I like to use the cables, but we're not going to do that today, but I like to use a neutral grip cable like this, okay? In fact, I have a shorts. I'll see if I can figure out how to show you doing a seated high cable neutral grip row for rear delts, rhomboids, you know, traps, stuff like that. This I'm doing in, elbows in to the upper chest, or I'm sorry, the upper abs, lower chest, like this. And that's for thickness of the back. we're going to do 2 sets of regular. We're going to do 2 sets of reverse, okay? And then we're going to do landmine T-bar rows. I'll show you how that works with this setup. So first, let's get into this. Hang on, let me see if I can get you an angle to show you maybe something a little better. I don't know. The sun's kind of a bitch right now. So hopefully that'll give you a little bit of an angle. I don't know, we'll see. I'll move it again. So this is a 45-pound Olympic bar with a quarter on each side for a total of 95 pounds. Knees bent, straight back, little arch in it for protection, and then row it up. Elbows in. Now it's real easy to start cheating and trying to stand up and trying to yank it. Don't let that happen. Try to stay over, try to control it up. So proper form is really, really important. I'd rather do 15, 18, even 20 reps and really get a hard burn on those last 3 or 4 where I feel like I'm cheating, because I know that before that I got probably 10 or 12 good quality reps. But I don't want to get 4 or 5 good quality reps and then feel like I'm starting to cheat to 8 or 9. So I do keep the weight a little bit lighter on this. I'm already pretty fatigued. My arms are already pretty fatigued. I mean, we did 9 sets of pull-ups, and every set was a minimum of 10. Some sets had 12 or 11. So, I mean, we are at damn near, if not over, 100 pull-ups of some type today. So, cheating the weight up can happen very quickly. Fatigue will set in very quickly. And I would rather get good quality reps and squeeze the weight into my muscle than be over here trying to put 35s on each side for the camera. Right? Leave the ego out there. You want to squeeze this weight. You want to get it into your back. If you feel yourself starting to stand up, reset. Okay, you ready? Slightly knees slightly bent, back protected. Squeeze the bar up, elbows tucked. Bar to abs, upper abs. Sort of, right here, not up here, right about here. Ready? We got one more set, then we're going to do a couple reverse grip. Now I'm starting to cheat. See that? I got to 10 and I could feel I didn't have much left. The whole pulling was about out. So I got a little cheat in there and then felt it back down. But I got 10 good reps, not 5 or 6. And that's what I'm looking for. All right, we got a couple more sets. The weight stays the same. Now I put more of it in my biceps and forearms. Okay, this is one of the main ways my biceps gets worked is right here. Reverse grip chin-ups and reverse grip barbell rows. Same principles. Slightly bent leg, protect your back, and bring the bar up. Almost like a drag. Cheating. Damn. So I really feel that right here. I feel that right here. Like this. I feel it right here. Big time. Also in the biceps and forearms. Big time. Oh yeah. So we gotta do one more set of that. Okay? So you see, we have a whole array. Wide grip, neutral grip, close grip, reverse, wide grip, close grip, reverse. That really targets your back in multiple ways. Okay, that's the whole back. That's the whole V of your back. From down here, where your lats, right here, I feel a little bit of meat, a little bit, not much, but I feel it all the way up, okay? And that's how you get that V taper. Now, all I'm doing, I don't know how to flex my back. I'm probably not even in the shot. Okay, I do not know how to flex my back. All I'm doing is bringing my hands together, okay? So what you see is what you get. That's my back, and that back is developed from this, this, and this, along with this and this. That's it. And that's the point of this video. It's not that I have an amazing physique or anything like that. It's the 3 most important back exercises that you can do require nothing but a way to pull yourself up and give you the opportunity to get a few different grips. If that's all you can do, you're gonna have a nice back. And then if you wanna start working in your rows and stuff like that for a little bit more thickness, great. If you don't have that ability, that's fine too. If you can pick up a 20-pound dumbbell, then you can do rows for that little bit of ability to get that little bit of a stronger back. What we're not doing today is rear delts. We're not gonna hit those today. Like I said, that I like to do at the gym with the neutral and up. I could do it here, but I'm just not comfortable doing it. I could also just go like this with my 8-pounders, and I could just do these if I wanted to, and that would get my rear delts. But my rear delts get worked a lot on back day when I do that, so I'm not too worried about it. I can give them a break, and I'm going to. But don't think they're not getting touched when you're doing these rows. But anyways, let's do our last set of barbell rows. Reverse grip. You guys ready? It's almost 12 o'clock. I have a home inspection at 2 o'clock, literally right down the street. So I'll have time to take a shower, eat lunch, and get to the home inspection well before the agent gets there. And by the time they get there, we'll just run inside, knock out the inside. Then I'll come back home, do the report. They'll have the report by 4:30, 5 o'clock tonight. All right, you ready? Kind of a closer grip. And reverse. Biceps, forearms, lats. Slightly bend in the knees. Protect your back. And pull it up. Elbows tight. Stay down. One more. And another. Okay. Now I'm going to show you landmine or T-bar rows. This is a typical T-bar style row. So you have the handle here, which it's loose, and then you put your weights. And the reason why I have two 25s on and not like a 45 is because you want the bar to be able to go down before the weights hit the ground, and you want to be able to pull the bar up without the weights hitting your face or anything like that. So, you know, you want to put like 25s on here, as many as you need to, right? The only problem that I have with this particular exercise is the bar will tend to bottom out in my crotch before I feel the ultimate squeeze on my lats. But if you go slow and you concentrate, you can put it there. You can feel it. And so that's what I'm going to demonstrate for you guys right now. You see, it just sits in there. It's called a landmine. You can find them separate. You don't need a contraption like this. You can mount that landmine to anything. You can do a concrete floor. You can do it in the wall. You can do it into a 4x4 post in your yard. You don't have to have a contraption like this with these bolt holes to put that in. You can buy that anywhere. And the cool thing about it is, not only does it go up and down, like you see, but it also swivels. So it's got too much weight on it now, but you can, you know, use this where you take it like this and you go up and then down. And, you know, or you could do the two-hand press like this. You know what I'm saying? You could do that standing, you could do that seated. I'm down low, so I'm in the shot. You could do your curls, if you stand on that side. There's lots of things you can do with the landmine little contraption down there. But what I'm going to do is T-bar rows. And I'll show you how I try to do it controlled so I don't hurt my junk. And I can tell you that the first time I did it, it was a wake-up call. So, knees bent, protect your back, and you want to elbows in, and you want to drive it into your abs the best you can. 3, 2, 1, and I'm bottomed out at my crotch. I think of this as a finisher, because you like this, and I think of it kind of like doing cable crossovers, where you're working on that center right here. When I'm doing this, I feel like I'm working on the center of my back, my spinal erectors, my Christmas tree, and my lats. And that's why I like low cable rows. I like T-bar rows. I like stuff like that. Now, like I said, if you go slow, you can do it and not hurt yourself. I could probably lower that by just drilling one hole lower and then just bringing that down, and that would probably solve the problem of this part bottoming out in my crotch. But it's really, really, really close. Like I said, as long as I go slow and concentrate, I don't have that issue. So we're going to do a couple more sets. Nice squeeze, get the blood in there, get pumped up, and then that's going to be it for back day for this back day. Now, this isn't all my back day stuff, but this, to me, this is the crucial 6, the 3 most important, but I love these 6 exercises paired together. It's an excellent backyard workout, and all you needed was a pull-up. And if you don't have a landmine, you don't need to. You can do a dumbbell row with a 30-pounder or whatever your weight is going to be. You don't have to do this, but I like this. Let's go. Let's do it again. Let me see if I can get you a different angle. Protect the back at all times. Bend the knees. Squeeze it into the center of your back. Elbows tight. Oh, I feel it in the center, but I feel it tremendously right here. Beautiful pump right here. I love that. I love that pump right there. My biceps are getting worked out, and I'm not even working biceps. And I love that because, like I said, my biceps respond very quickly, very easily. And I don't have to work my biceps today on back day if I don't want to, because they're getting hit. They're getting swollen. So I like it. We're gonna do one more set. Whew. Last set. Let's see if this gives you guys a little bit of a decent angle of my back. Seeing the back work, I don't know. Maybe I just need more muscle for you guys to see. Maybe no matter what angle I put you in, you can't see shit. All right, you ready? Protect the back, legs bent, and begin. Squeeze it in there. Well, all right, people, that is it, man. I really appreciate you guys joining me. And now what I'm going to do is what I always tell my kids to do, and that is please put the gym back to the way you found it, or at least somewhat close, so the next person doesn't have to spend a bunch of time trying to undo what you did. All right? Because Matthew might come out here and he might want to do chest, and I have this set up in his way. So if you know you're going to be training where other people are training, be respectful. I don't think it's too much to ask. Whew. I'm spent. So I could do a set of biceps, or, you know, like one set of easy curl and one set of reverse grip, just like a burnout or something, but truly there's no reason to, man. I'm smoked. And this little setup gives you these cool little places to store your equipment. So this goes right there. And then over there is the easy bar. And then these are the safeties. These, you know, just get them up off the floor. Well, Matthew or Nathaniel can do whatever they need to do with the J hooks, depending on what they're going to do. Well, that's it, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. It's my 3 essential back exercises for a nice V taper, accompanied by some more exercises for the 3D look. So that's what we did today. It's a pretty big workout. Takes a lot out of you. But hey, now make sure you're getting your calories. Make sure you're getting your food, your recovery. Make sure you're hydrated. All right, make sure you're getting rest. And drop your comments below. What is your favorite exercise to do for back? And the next garage style workout we do is going to be chest day out here. All right, so I'll see you guys on the next one.